So tonight we are going to see Jelly Roll at the Grand Ole Opry with Brandon Lake, and then we are leaving to go to Indiana for reasons we cannot say quite yet, but soon we will. We're very excited. Bye. We've made it. You excited?
I am.
Let him hear you around the country and around the world. Kicking it off tonight, he's a CMA Award winner, one of the newest members of our Grand Ole Opry family. Will you give it up for Grand Ole Opry star T. Graham Brown? Thank you, Joe.
You guys are going to lose your minds if I don't introduce our next artist right now. He's a 5-time Grammy Award winner. His current radio single at Christian Radio has been a #1 for 15 straight weeks. He is making his Grand Ole Opry debut. Give it up for Brandon Lake. Nashville, how we feeling? Grand Ole Opry, our first time in the circle. Thank you guys for having me. This is the most incredible honor ever. And y'all, we're gonna have a little bit of church. Is that all right? Let's do it.
Mr. Give it up for the legendary Jelly Roll.
What's up, y'all? I would like to welcome y'all to the home of country music this Wednesday night. You came, rain, sleet, and snow, baby. Welcome to the Grand Ole Opry. My name is Jelly Roll, and this is my most recent #1 in country radio called Live. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the greatest humans, one of the greatest songwriters, one of the greatest singers, and one of the greatest men I have ever met in my life, not to mention one of the greatest Christians. Y'all make some noise for my brother and his Grand Ole Opry debut, Mr. Brandon Lake. I'm gonna tell you how big of a deal this is for my family. I grew up right here in Nashville, Tennessee, y'all. I'm a hometown boy. This is big. For those of y'all that aren't from here, I suggest you stop by the Ryman Auditorium too, because they're kind of like bacon and eggs. You can eat one without the other, but it don't make much sense. So while you're here in town, swing by the Ryman Auditorium. Yes, good night Nashville. I do have a bar on Broadway. Swing by, you're welcome. I'll be there tomorrow night if y'all want to come party. I don't even know how to set this up except for that this man came into my life and he brought a message that has been in me my whole life, but it has not been awoken the way he awoke it. But whenever I got to be a part of this song, I knew that it was going to be one of the most special songs of my entire life. And I believe in these things called God winks, and I was leaving the Grand Ole Opry last night, and I was flipping radio stations, and as soon as I got to 97.9, the big 98 here in town, the home of the Bobby Bones show, I heard Hard Fought Hallelujah on country radio. And it reminded me that God will always use his most unlikely messengers, his most unprepared messengers. He never called the equipped, he equipped the called. And it reminded me that even though my journey is a little ha-ha here and there, that if guys like this see the God in me I'm trying to show, then maybe he's showing a little more than I thought he was. But I can't believe, this is such a big deal, I gotta point this out. I think you met him, but my Uncle Buford and my Mama Jane, my Aunt Mama Jane are here tonight. The oldest living D-Fords in the family are here. They've seen me perform 1,000 times. They've only been to the Opry a couple. They came here tonight because they wanted to see us sing this song together for the first time. Wow. No, they could have put Uncle Buford on the screen, I think. Oh, there he is, that's Uncle Buford. In his late 70s, he's the oldest living D-Ford ever. He's actually, I'd say I broke generational curses. He broke the biggest one. He's lived longer than everybody. Go Uncle Buford. But This song is, you know, you introduced it, Brandon. This is your song that you let me talk my way into getting on.
Thank you. Man, I have to take a second before we do the song, and just to honor you. There are very few, I don't know anyone that wears their heart on their sleeve like you do. Your vulnerability, your honesty, it breeds so much trust, and it's breaking stuff off of people. You're changing people's lives. And the truth is, here's the beauty, and I'm gonna say this for all my church folks out there since I come back from that background. Truth is, not one of us has got it put together. We just got a lot of us out here that are lying about it. And what I love about you is that you're honest with where you're at. And God's gonna honor that.